Alright guys, I'm back. You hear me all okay? Right, this should pop up in just a second. Bear with. There we go, lovely, right. So, hopefully this is showing in the correct directory now. It should be. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing fab. Right, we're gonna check out the next game for today, which is Lord and Villeins. Yeah, it's a really cool little game. I've played it a fair bit. I'm gonna try and give you an impression of kind of what it's like to play and, kind of how to start out, if that makes sense. So we'll be on this for the next couple of hours. So yeah, just a quick rundown. This is developed by Honestly Games and it's published by Fulcrum Publishing. It's available on Steam. It was released on November 10th of 10th. I need to English today. Jeez, English. November 10th of this year. And it's priced at £21.99, but there's also a bundle available at £25.16. Of course, or your regional equivalent. It's an indie strategy simulation game. And yeah, they have an a Twitter account, Instagram, all that jazz. If you want to go check any of that out or you want a link to it, let me know. But yeah, we're going to check it out. And yeah, it's an interesting twist on the genre. So quite often you'll find yourselves being the top dog and, managing settlements or whatever. In this, you're kind of middle management is the best way I can describe it. You answer to the king, but you run your settlement yourself. There's a lot of things you have control over and you can do. But generally speaking, it's a very lighthearted, relaxed game. But it has a lot of complexity to it and lots of things you can manage and customize to your liking. As I've previously mentioned earlier today, you don't actually directly control your subjects individually, but you deal with them on a family level, if that makes sense. There's lots of things you can customize. You can turn things on and off, lots of different features. And if you want to have a more simple experience, that is completely possible and doable in this. If you guys would be so kind as to go check it out and show today's sponsor some love and appreciation. And again, full disclosure, this is sponsored. They've asked me to do this, and I wanted to because it looked like a really lovely game. So that's what we're doing. So yeah, if you guys could check them out at that link, show them some appreciation, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to get into a new game. We're going to do it. So we're going to have a settlement. We're going to call it Derpville. We're going to turn off the tutorial and go into standard mode, and I'm going to try not to mess it up. We will have a king, King Derp, and I think what we will go for is we've got different terrain options here. You've got seeds. You can also set the map size. Let's go for something absolutely colossal, map size-wise. I would like to go for, you've got fields, forest, lake, seaside as well, which I've not tried. So that might be kind of cool. We've got swamp, mountains, hills. I think what we'll do is we'll go fields to start with and we'll see how we fare. That's quite nice. We've got a river there and a couple of lakes. Now, these are the modules you can turn on and off. So, you can tax resources. There'll be criminal acts by your villagers. And there's a lot of story in this, by the way. This is one thing I haven't mentioned. How your settlement evolves and how you handle situations will change how things turn out, so something to bear in mind. There's tiers of construction, of course, as well. There's soldier requests, which are part of the tax system. You've got the option for villagers to get sick or not at all. You get dynamic terrain, so things will edit themselves as they go along, so like vegetation, so basically like where there's like high traffic, it will kind of like stomp down. I kind of like that. There's a thing here called clergy donations, so you get to set up your own church and clergy. So you can provide donations and appease the nobles, that kind of stuff, as well as appease the clergy. So basically your nobles will donate to the clergy to kind of get in the good graces of God, per se. You get opposition groups as well, so you can have a full-blown rebellion on your hands. And then also you've got permanent paths as well. So if you turn that off, things will grow over. So lots of, yes, Church of Tea. That's what we need to do. We need a Church of Tea. Now, you can kind of spin this along and edit the seed. If you find a really good seed, let me know in the Discord, because I'd love to know. So we're gonna go with that. Now, this is picked up on some of my pre-existing settings. So I'm Lady Charede Gaming. Pearl, by the way, thank you for the follow. Sorry the alerts are off. We had to deal with a spam bot earlier, so they're off for now, but thank you. I've customized her. She's got a lovely garland around her head. No, dog! Totally a lady. Totally. So, we've got a partner. We have 3 children. We're going to customize it. We've got Lord Seagull. That is Josh. Lord Seagull. Old age. No, we're gonna make him an adult. I'm not gonna be that mean. Let's give him... He likes blue. I'm gonna go with blue. We'll give him a blue bandana. Oh, blue flowers. You know what? That'll be lovely. That'll match mine. He can have a cape. Oh, can't have a cape. Okay. Tell you what we could... Oh, you know what we do? Let's give him a cape. Let's give him a... Oh, I got 3 up. I'm not so keen on those. You know what? We're gonna go with the flowers! We're gonna go with the flowers. We're gonna give him nice spiffy blue clothes. Let's have a look. We can make him look like a monk. I'm gonna go with... Oh, there we go. Old gentleman hair. There we go. Very, very spiffy. Let's go with that. There we go. Lovely. And you have a whole variety of other options as well. I'm gonna just go with that one. We'll give him a beard, though. We're gonna give him a beard. We're gonna give him a spiffy bit. Can we make him face forward? There we go. So this will make it a little bit easier. So if you want to customize your character and see what they look like from the front, you can. They've thought of everything. Which beard do I want? I kind of like that beard. I think that's probably most accurate to his beard. And then we're gonna have some children. Who would like to be our children? Would anybody like to be a child of the rulers? Can? Okay, you volunteer as tribute. Can. Here you go. You are a child of the House of Gaming Tea. Welcome. You shall be Lord Can. And let's make you spiffy. So let's go with male, adult. We'll give you... Oh, we can make you young. We can make you youthful. We can make you youthful. There we go. We're gonna give you... Favorite color. What's your favorite color, Can? Purple? I'm looking at the clothes. We need some good clothing options. Oh, there we go. That looks like adventurer clothing. That'd be fun. Let's give you that haircut. Oh, you're gonna make me pick. Okay. I'm going to give you... I'm gonna give you a blue headdress. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, either of those fine? I don't know. Should we give you a Oh, we can give you a partner. Would you like a partner? Then you can make babies. It's up to you. Well, aging is a process in this, Demon. If you're a little bit younger, then you'll be able to take over from the family when inevitably my 2 characters die. That's what I'm thinking. Right, so we've got... Okay, Raven signs up. Right, Raven, I'm going to make you... We're going to have Lord Raven. Here we go. Lord Raven. There we go. Lord Raven Hunter. What a gentleman. There we go. Clothes. Gonna give you a spiffy outfit too. What are we gonna give you? Oh, that's cool. I like those. That we can kind of do that in this Demon. that is potentially an option. Orange or purple? Okay, let me see what I've got. That's purple and orange, sort of. That'll do. We'll give you a partner as well. We'll see what it comes up with. Would anybody else like to be the 3rd child of the House of Derpville? I'm actually going to change the surname to Derp. There we go. Lady Charede Derp. There we go. Everybody's in the House of Derp. Would anybody else like to be a child of the House of Derp? If not, we'll go with randomized. Because why not? We've got Rathard, so we can always go with that. Right, so we've got randomly generated individuals to join us. So we have Urban Derp, who's with Can, and then we have Lutwin Derp, who is with Raven. So yeah, so they're a couple. We're gonna give you a partner. So we've got Rathard and Consolat. There we go. So they're a couple. Okay, so it's a very big household. We've got a lot going on. But that is our rulers, the House of Derp. I'm gonna have to find a lot of beds to build. But anyway, right, it's fine. We're all good. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get stuck in. So this will load in now, and then we'll see what map we've got. Obviously, we've had a kind of cursory overview look of it. So here we go. So, Lady Charede Derp, you've been chosen to join the ranks of my closest vassals to take care of the lands I have given you. It is of the highest importance you fulfill your duties and serve me to bring me wealth and prosperity to the kingdom. By confirming, you shall certify your oath of fealty. Best of luck on your journey. Right, we are pausing with the spacebar straight away. Let's survey the lay of the land. So, we have that river. We got some forests. We're going to need forests. That's important. So what I suggest is, I think let's start actually kind of on the river and not too far from the forest. So if we start building up like a residential district up here, and then we'll kind of go from there. So what have we got family-wise? We have got people, obviously. Now, this is our resources, by the way. That's not what the families have, just FYI. Now, we've got building options here. We've got walls, we've got floors, we've got roofs, because you need to do that as well. There's also lots of furniture, decorations, production items as well, which you'll need for the regions that you're doing. There's also storage as well, which is important. And then lots of different zones. Now, we're going to unlock more as we go along. But yeah, so we've got... You can see some options here. We've got lots of like clergy stuff and the stuff for the nobles and all that jazz. So yeah, if I go into the villager book, so we've got 3 households. We've got Punkat or Punkot. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's an O, not an A. We've got Mortagna and Gifalian. So they are for woodland, I believe, and farming. So yeah, so we've got farming with them. You can see profession there, farming. We've got foraging. So that'll do the tree stuff. And then we've got fishing. So we're going to set up their zones. We're going to build them houses. And we're going to make sure that they're happy little sausages. That's the plan. So this is our little open zone that we have right now. So you can switch the different layers on here that are at the bottom. You can't see it because I've got the add display thing on. But down the bottom, you've got zone visibility. You've got temperature, soil quality... beauty values as well, underground resources, and you've got rooftop display, among other things. So we're going to go into zone visibility, and we're going to set up some zones. So we need somewhere to farm. We need a farm, obviously, to farm, and then we're going to need a woodland one as well. Royal Forest, that's the one I'm after. So it does give you some recommendations. So it says 15 by 15 for that one. Now, we do have a bridge across over to here. So what I'm thinking is if we utilize that bridge, we've then got ourselves nicely set up. So I'm going to make us a farm. Royal Forest, sorry. We're going to farm trees in the Royal Forest. Now, if you click on the zone, it's going to tell you things you can do. So we're going to need a sawhorse, because these are useful. We're going to put 3 of those in. And then you can actually have animals and stuff out here as well. So that's another thing to bear in mind. We'll put 3 of those down. I'm going with the rule of 3s with this. We've also got ground deposits, among other things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the deposits, I think near the road makes the most sense, because that's where we want to store stuff. We've also got some storage as well. So again, going to put this fairly close to up there. Now, they're going to have to go in and build all this, by the way. So just something you need to bear in mind. We need some barrels. Oh, we're going to need a storefront as well. So we'll put 3 of those in, and then let's build a storefront. Now, I'm only going to build 1 storefront, because that's perfectly sufficient. So we'll put that there. Right. So, now it does give you useful little hints and stuff. So that's a thing that you can do. I have got tutorial switched off right now. Hopefully I remember everything I learned from doing the tutorial. Right, we need a farm. So we're going to build a farm. Now, this is where the soil quality comes into it. So we need to see what looks good. Now, obviously, where this water is, we've got really good. So that's definitely worth it. What I'm thinking is if we put the farm maybe down here, out the way, and then it won't get in the way of more built-up areas, if that makes sense. So for a farm, it recommends 20 by 15. So I'm gonna have to slightly compensate for this because we've got a few lines there where it's not going to be quite in. So if I go with around, I reckon that would be sufficient to compensate. Right, so we're going to go with that because there's a little cutaway there that we can't use. So we're going to do that. So this will be our farm. And then I think what we should do first, before we do the farming soil, we need to get everything else in. So let's get some storage in. I'm going to go with that. So we've got some storage. And then we're going to go with the little deposits. There we go. And then we will go with... Where is it? There's a thingy I want. I want a storefront. We're going to definitely need that. So let's put that there. And I will grab a cooking table as well, because that can be quite useful. So we'll put that there. And then I'm thinking... I think we should put barrels in. Barrels are normally pretty good. So let's go with that. Now I'm going to try and put this stuff over here because this is obviously the more fertile area. So I don't want it eating into the really good area, right? Makes sense, right? Let's get the actual soil stuff on the good bit, not the naff bit. Now there's other things you can do here, you see. So we've got chickens and we can do milk and stuff like that. So there's lots of other options. We're just going to start with farming the soil for simplicity's sake. I want it nice and simple to start with. We're just going to farm everything, basically. We're just going to fill it out. We're going to do what we can. And then, of course, we've got fishing as well. So that's the other profession we need. Now, there are templates in here that you can make. You can actually do... So if you want to copy what you've done, you can save yourself a bunch of aggro and time. Right, fishing pool, 6x6. So I'm going to start with here in this corner. And that gives us a nice little spot to work from. Now, you've got several options here with what you can use. I'm going to just go with fishing rods to start with. You do have the options for fishing nets. Just bear in mind, you're going to need to put them near the edge. Like so. So just bear that in mind if you're doing those. Now, we're going to need... Oh, I forgot. We need a little bit... Ah, I see. This is where I've messed up slightly. But we can edit the zone. Big brain. Edit the zone like that. Okay. Then we go in. Barrel. Bingo. Problem solved! Bish bash bosh. Right. And then add a storefront. Like so. And we're done! So we have a fishing pool. Now, obviously, they don't know who's working where. Slight problem. So what you do is you hit assign family. And it's quite useful, actually. It will, if there's somebody available that's a family that's relevant to that profession, it'll put it near the top for you, which is very convenient. So, now you have options here. You've got options. So you can do a fee farm, strudry, or fong... I can't pronounce that word. But anyway, this is to do with tax. So basically, you can get them to pay you per season. Or you can receive money from the family. But we get... basically, we pay them. But we get all their production, basically, by doing that. And then there's this one here where we just give it for free. So, there's options. There's options. But it means then they're exempt from taxation. So, you have options. So, basically, I want to tax their resources. I'm not going to give any to the clergy to start with. But I want to tax 25% of what they produce. Okay? In the name of charade derpiness. That is how it shall be. I'm taking 25% of what they produce. That now belongs to them to steward and do what they need to do. So we're going to do similar here. I'm making it steep to start with. We'll edit this. You can change it later, which is fantastic. So you're not stuck. You can change things. You have the ability to change stuff. So we're going to set them up. We're going to let them have their lands. And the next job really is to build... We need a marketplace and we need to build houses. We need like a proper one. Now, we've got a warehouse by default. That's what it sets you up with. Okay, is your starting point. But you're going to need a little bit more than that. So what we need to do is we need to go into zones. And we're going to need a marketplace. And what we can do with the marketplace is we can use this to distribute goods. And also as well, we can trade with it as well. So we're going to build a marketplace. It needs to be 7 by 7. So we're going to plop that there. That's the bare minimum recommended, really. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a storefront in it. And then a campfire. That is literally all we need to do to start with. But that will just set us up. Another thing that's quite useful as well is a public area. So, you can have this as kind of a place where people can kind of convene and just chill. So, I'm gonna put, how big does this need to be? 9 by 9, right. It's one thing you do need to bear in mind when you're trying to set your zones up, is being mindful of the different sizes. You can! If you want to not tag stuff, you can do that. You can do that. You have the choices. It is up to you. You be whatever kind of ruler you would like to be. It is entirely at your discretion. So, you know, you have choices. You can be whatever kind of ruler you would like to be. We're going to put some benches. It's going to be fairly basic to start with, but it'll do. So, we've got that. Taverns and inns and stuff are quite useful, but we'll get to that a little bit later. You've also got options for things like town halls and all sorts. Now, as the family running the town, we have the option to build our own little manor, among other things. So we can make that really spiffy and nice. But to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to build a household. Now, this is for our villagers, just in general. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this up here. Now, it recommends to start with 10 by 10. I found that worked actually quite well. Now, might want to make it bigger at a later date. So something to bear in mind, but that's entirely at your discretion. Again, build how you want to build. So, we have a plot of land. We can designate a family to it. What we're going to do is we're going to make some walls. So, we've got several options here. We've got hay, cob, wattle, wooden, and then there's all these other options as well, which are crazy expensive. So, I wouldn't bother with those at the start of the game, but we see we have some resources here. We got some wood. Now, straw is used for roofs, so you might want to hold on to that. But we can make wood rods, and because that's done with the forestry lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make some walls now. How much wood do I have? I've got 150 wood. Don't have any of the other bits. Now, we can actually control production. So if we go into here, you can adjust priorities. You can actually tell them what they should and shouldn't make. So I'm actually going to tell them I want wooden rods. So that's another thing as well. You've got control of that. You can let them do their own thing, or you can say no, you're making this whether you like it or not. Which is great. You can also set a priority order as well, which is great. So you can tell them, hey, we need this more than this. And we're also gonna have some pigs as well. Have some animals. Now, make sure you click on that. I keep forgetting to do that. That's one thing I keep forgetting to do. Now, we can also, again, we can manage what types of trees they plant. So when they renew the area. So that's another good thing you should know about. So there's options. You have plenty of choice, really. It's entirely at your discretion. Now, with the marketplace, what do I want to do? I want to set this up. I want to have a look here. So I'm going to do that. Hang on. Here we go. Right, so in here, I can seize and grant stuff from the families. So I can actually take stuff. I can also grant it to them as well. So we got options, and I can select which family to send it to. So that's the thing. Hey, Genoxus, how you doing? The other thing as well is we go into warehouse. Okay. Oh, you got VIP. Nice, nice. Right, I'm going to let these guys build. Now, we've got time control, so we can do 3 different settings, basically. But yeah, basically, I can set in here. If we go in here, for example, we can go, let's find wood. Where is it? Wood. So I can sell wood. And I can give a discounted price. I can also put a price strategy. So I'm going to give it away for free to start with. We're going to be a benevolent leader. Now, you can also set limits as well, by the way, or until the tax season. So you've got options. You can also be specific. So you have choices. So basically, I'm going to let them have free run on my stores. That's what I'm letting them do right now. Now, there is also hay in here. So we need to do that one because that's very useful. Straw, sorry. So we're going to sell that just to get things off the ground level. Yeah, it's good. I've played it a couple of weekends ago, Jeff. I just hadn't got around to starting it on stream with you guys. Now, clay is a resource. I'm going to avoid that to start with. So we're going to build our walls. And then we're going to put a door on this. So, wooden door. And that'll build the exterior of the house. Now, there's only one house. We're going to need more. And then what we're going to do... we need to pad this house out, basically. So we need to make this nice. So we're going to put 2 beds up there. Hey, Ham, how you doing? You alright? So we need to build the basics of a house. Right? That's the priority right now. So we're going to build that. We need some storage. So let's give them 3 bits of storage. Barrels aren't a bad idea. I'm good. Yeah, how you been? Cauldron as well. Now, we can provide them with communal stuff as well. With that communal area. Wooden block as well. I'm going to put one of those in. I did do one where I put everything in it, every single house. It got very, very busy very quickly. Oh, is it can? Good to know. Good to know. So anyway, so we've run through some real simple basics, guys. But basically, we'll get one house up and running. And then we will try and we'll replicate it for others, basically. So what we need them to do, really, is... There we go. They're just chilling and having a hangout over there. But we're going to get them to build their zones up. That's the plan. And then, obviously, you can cover up the UI and stuff as well. So it's nice. You've got options. So yeah, we're going to let them build. Hopefully they'll get it done. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time for them to prep areas. They're also going to be snoozing out in the woods, which is not going to make them best happy. Let's get rid of the soil quality overlay, so we can actually see a little bit better what's going on here. So as you can see, the farmers are starting to set up the farmland. You can see all these little ghost dial lines. That's the things they need to make. I need to remember what the requirements for some of these are. See, some of them it's planks and stuff. Now, we're going to need things like carpenters. A lot of what we need to start with comes from these guys. Now, we do want to set up a good set of food as well. It's rather important. But we're going to poodle through this. We're going to let them do their thing. Let's actually go into here. I want... What do I want to do? I want to go... Hang on. I want to grant some materials because we're going to need some. Let's give... Oh, that's actually a good point. We've got that. Let's go into... Where was it? I need to try and find it. Bear with me a second, guys. Trade. That's the menu I was looking for. So yeah. Let me find it. Planks. Let's put that on the market as well. I'm going to do same for this. We'll do the same for sand. I'm going to need clay as well. Basically, I'm going to give them free run of everything I have to start with. Just so we can get established. That's the Batman plan. Now, I do want to sell the food to them. but we'll get to that when we get to it. Let's do the same with hides as well, because that's used in various things. We don't need to worry about art or anything yet. Yarn, we probably will, because I think that's used for fishing rods, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think everything else is okay. Do I have any animals? I don't think I do. No. Okay, cool. Right. Okay, hopefully they're gonna get themselves set up. Right, okay, so you can see these guys have built some stuff. So hopefully they're gonna start actually utilizing the land. That's then gonna lead to us getting more wood, planks, everything else we need, and then this will help set up these guys. The fishing lot will just get straight on with it pretty much. They need to make the rods though. But once they've got those, they'll be good to go. Hopefully they're gonna start accessing and utilizing it. Do I have any extra families? That's one thing I have to check. I don't think I have. No, we just got those 3 to start with. Now, you've got options here as well, by the way. You can make people into your servants. You can enlist people into the army. You can assassinate them. And you can also imprison them. So, you know, there's lots of options. You can also see people's family trees. And you can gather intelligence on people when you've got an officer. So... yeah, things you can do that. Right, I need to double check something here. Let's check our zones a second. So we've got a household. We need more, though. We will need a town hall eventually. Not super important right now. The inn would be a good idea. The tavern can wait. We have a marketplace, so we're good on that. Clergy can wait and the noble stuff can wait. But yeah, I think right now, if we get an inn, that would be a good shout. So I'm going to put that into effect. So I believe this one is another one of those ones where it needs to be about 15 by 15. If I have remembered correctly. Yeah, 15 by 15. So basically, we can put spare beds in there. I'm going to keep it all open to start with, just to save on resources. But later down the line, we'll do more with it. Now, to save on space, I'm going to put this like this for now. What else do we need for this to function? We're going to need a shop front, aren't we? Where is it? Do we need a shop front on this one? Hang on. Let's put the campfire in. It is outdoorsy at the moment, so we'll go with that. Bar, that was the thing I was thinking of. Yeah, so we'll have a bar. You know, it is an inn after all. We need a bar. And then let's have a cooking facility as well. Cauldron. And I think some storage would be a good shout too. Let's bung this in the corner though. We'll bung the storage in the corner, out the way, right? And then I think let's have... do we have some tables? Yeah, we can have some tables. So people can have their food and drink in peace. So we'll start with 4, just to start with. We need some chairs. Where are the chairs? There's the chairs. Now you can rotate these easy enough. Usual kind of way. So we'll do all of those. But as you can see, the villagers are slowly building things while we're talking and working our way through. So there we go. So they'll do their thing. But this basically is the building we need. If we want to get more families in, that's what we need. I'm going to allocate a family to this household. So we'll start with the farmers. Actually, no. You know what? We'll start with the woodcutters, after all. So we're going to give them this. We will charge them. We get a fee from them. So that is declared. It is now our rule. And you can see here they own a forest and a household. So you can see exactly what they've got. So they've now got some place of residence. We're going to use the template tool. I am going to... How do I do this? I can't remember. I don't want... No, I don't want to do that. Let's go with... Let's just zone this. It'll just be easier. So I'm going to go into build it. Oh, hang on. I need to make the zone first, don't I? I'm being a potato. Right, let's just build a household. So we need another 10 by 10. Like so. And then we will designate a wall for this. I'm gonna go just with straight up wood. It's just easy. There are some cheaper options, but I prefer this personally. It's just my preference. But you can do it however you want. It's entirely up to you. Now, I'm going to put a straw double bed in again. We're going to do that. I think most of the families are 4 or less at the moment. So that should work well for now. Let's put some barrels in. I want to try and... I want to mix up the storage options for them so they've got choice. Let's go with a wooden block and a... Where is it? Dubry, what's it? We need a cauldron, a cooking table. But yeah, we're going to mix it up. I don't think I put a cooking table in this one, did I? I'm an idiot. Okay, let's put that there. There we go. Right, something that would be rather essential that they need. Let's also give a campfire just as an extra option in case things go wrong. There we go. Right, I think that's most of the, like, bare essentials covered. So we'll let them do their thing. They're going to start working on moving in. And let's assign a family. So now we'll give this one to the farmers. There we go. So they now own that. Now, hopefully they'll start working on building it up and doing the thing with it. So we'll deal with that. Now, how are the families doing? Let's have a look. So we need to open the villager book. So... Oh gosh, okay, so they've got 2 small children, and then you've got the heads of the family, and okay, so that's quite an extensive family. Interesting as well, they've got building, cooking, and wood cutting as for options. That's nice, that's nice. Okay, that gives us options. That gives us a lot of options. Building, cooking, wood cutting, okay, so these guys are pretty flexible on skills. We've got most of the core stuff covered, which is nice. Now, we don't have any nobles. We'll need the tavern to attract them, but that's where you would find it. Also, clergy. Eventually, we'll get a clergy family, and then we'll try and work on it from there. But it'll be a little while before we get to that. Now, we can actually see their mood, their happiness. We can see their stats. We can see how good they are at their trade or their profession. And yeah, we can also, you know, rejig what they work on. So there's options. We have choices with all of this. So hopefully we can get this done. It'd be nice if we got another woodcutting family, because that was one thing I found to be a bit of a bottleneck when I originally played this. I was heavily relying on wood though when I did my first playthrough. You may want to distribute the resources a little differently to how I'm doing it. Right, so let's have a look at the trade situation. So we've got planks. Okay, so we're selling 100 and... Right, so we've got plenty of those. We've got plenty of those. We haven't got many wood rods, though. Clay we're low on. But that can be worked on. We can work on that. Right, let's have a look at zones. Peasants. Let's have a look. So there was... See, we've got options here. So we've got bakeries, windmills, hunting area. You know, there's lots of choices. So we don't need to necessarily rely exclusively on farming. So we have options to say. We've got fishing, so we're going to stick with that. And we've got the farming. Now, we need to look at the production. You see, we need a mining field to get clay. Clay is going to be useful. And would give us some options. Builders Guild can be useful as well, because that can produce kit that will be helpful. Carpentry is also good, because that will produce some really nice stuff. We can live without it for now, though. Now, we can re-specialize and move families around. We can force them to do, like, one job for a while and then swap them. That is an option. That's a doable thing. The other thing we could do is set up a hunting area and butchery. And then go with that. And also some of these are linked to each other. So as you may have guessed, like farmland links into windmill, and then you can produce a bakery, and then you can have them feed into each other. So that can be quite useful. What I would like to do is build a mining field, sorry. No, we don't need minefields. That would be bad. I'm gonna plop that here, and then at some point we will look at allocating that. Because I would like to get some resources. And then we'll put a storefront on that. So yeah, we may have to kind of ad hoc swap families off things just to get stuff done. Now, obviously, everybody's mad that they're sleeping in bad conditions. So we need to work on that. We need some more furniture as well. So we need to work on all this stuff. I'm just going to clear some of these out so they're not taking up as much space. But yeah, so we can do various things. There we go. Right. Let's have a look what they're doing. I think it's Sunday, isn't it? At the moment, villagers need beds. Yeah, we're working on that. And then we have, well, we were working on some animals. I don't know if we actually ended up with any yet. I think we're going to need to trade them in. I don't think they've got them, or we need to tame them. We need to find where they can get them from, but I don't think we have any as of yet. Right. How are we doing on the house? We do not have anything being built here yet. They're sleeping on the floor at the moment. Okay. Let's go into here. Yeah, see, I have stuff here. Right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to grant... We're going to grant some stuff to families so they can build their houses. So let's grant 50 to them. And I'm going to do the same here. We're going to grant 50 to every family, and then they don't have to go to the marketplace for it. We're going to save them the ordeal. We're going to bypass it, basically. I'm going to give every family 50 straw as well. And the reason being is I'm going to make the roofs out of that primarily to start with. And this hopefully is going to lead into them building stuff in a second. We need to make another house as well, because we have another family that isn't catered for yet. So let's start working on zoning that. So we're going to go for another household. And this should just fit. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to build this up. So we're going to go with wood wall. Oh, hang on. We need the carpenter, don't we? I'm a potato. I forgot about that. Ah, yeah. I forgot. So, yeah, there's that requirement. Okay, you know what? Okay, slight change of plan. Slight change of plan, but we can do this. Let's go with cobwall. I forgot about that. I forgot. That's why they're not building it. I'm being a silly sausage. Right. It's fine. It's an easy fix, though. We can fix it. You just literally just go back over your layout. Simple as that. Actually, no. You know what? We'll do hay. We got so much hay to start with. We should be fine for 3 families. Let's do that, actually. Because clay, I'm going to need that mining pit situation done. Now, you can, as you can see there, draw a box, but I just prefer to do it this way. Just personal preference thing. But you can do that and then insert the doors. That's entirely an option. Right, let's assign a family. Right, the fishing family. There you go. That is now theirs. Right, let's build what they need. So we need that. We need that. I completely forgot about the requirement, guys. My apologies. Like I said, I've played a few hours of this. There is many layers to this thing, so there's a lot to try and remember. Wooden block. We need some ground storage and stuff, don't we, as well? So let's put that in there. I want to give them choices and options. I really want to put a bit of furniture in for them as well. That would be a good idea, just generally speaking. Let's give them a table. Put that there. We'll put a couple of chairs next to it as well. I'm going to have to rejig this, I think, at some point. We need to rework the space a little bit. What I should have done is place some of the stuff nearer the wall. That would have been the sensible option. Instead I put it in the middle and kind of potatoed with it a bit, but that's fine. We're all okay. It's all good. Right. By the way, guys, if anybody does want to check this out and get this game, you can find it on Steam via my link. Please do click that. Go check it out. lets the dev knows you found it via me. And like I said, you can find yourself a nice, wonderful game if you are liking what you see here today. And if you're interested in it but can't afford to get it at the moment, do consider wishlisting it. It does still help out developers. It also makes it easy for you to find it at a later date. Right, here we go. So the households are doing their thing. So they're going to build up those walls. I really ought to put a wall around that inn, but that's low priority right now. We're going to focus on the actual housing itself right now. Much more important, really, in the grand scheme of things. I think I might also... Maybe I should expand this a little. I think let's edit this zone a little. I'm gonna expand this out for them a little bit. I want to give them a little bit more room to manage. That gives them a little bit more option when it comes to the forest they have available. Also, I've taken out a huge chunk of it up here with other bits anyway. So, anyway, so that will give them a little bit more space to work with. A little bit more land to work. These can't really do a huge amount at the moment. They need yarn and wooden rods. Okay, I can give them yarn. That's fine. That's doable. Right, let's go to this. Let's give... Where's the yarn? I'm going to grant yarn. Let's give 20 yarn to the fishing family. There you go. And you need wooden rods. So let's give 9 wooden rods to them as well. There we go. So that now should give them what they need to actually be active and productive. They hopefully will start to actually do something now. I should have done it sooner, really. There we go. There we go. So that will get them going now. They can actually be productive, and then we can tax that and, you know, do something useful. I'll probably expand this fishing pool, or I'll put another family on the same fishing pool, because that will make sense. Right, our inn is somewhat produced, which is nice. Now, how are the families doing for... I think they may have run out. So let me go back into here. Let's give them 200. Because I want to make sure they've got plenty so we can actually get this sorted. Right. So hopefully that will encourage them and sort that out. We're also going to need to put a roof over this. So let's go roof. We will put thatch on this. Now, the good thing about this is it doesn't deteriorate, which is great. Now, once we have these on, this should make them feel a lot better about the whole situation with the housing. Flooring, I want to go with something pretty basic. These require carpenters, though, sadly, so we're going to have to wait. Some of the you do need to check as well. There's some of the architects. Yeah, see, dirt path we can do. I need a carpenter, really. We can make bridges, though. That's good. Yeah, I think carpenter's going to be a pretty high priority. Now, once we get the whole inn situation sorted, we should start getting visitors. And hopefully with that, we can actually expand our settlement nicely. And hopefully open up more options to us. Right, so we're going to put that on there. Let's also allocate a roof to this. We'll let them build all of that quickly. And then we'll take it from there. Now, we need some furniture. I think we need some more beds as well, because some of these households have got an awful lot of people. So, let's come off of that a second and switch the rooftop visibility off. Yeah, we're going to need some more beds. Let's make some. So, straw bed. I want to try and cram some in somehow. We're going to need to try and make the most of the space. Put another 2 there. This is why maybe I should have made my buildings a little bit bigger, but that's fine. We'll just go with the flow on it. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. This one's going to be extremely cramped. Okay, I need to... We'll do that. They're going to be cooking food next to the beds. That's probably not safe, but it'll be fine. It will work with it. We will work with it. Right, did I not put a door on that one? Let's put a door on that one. There we go. Right, give them a little bit of privacy. So, now they've got something that vaguely resembles a house. Right, they're getting roofs now. Right, so hopefully they should start working on this in a minute. And yeah, we need to try and get some more people to come visit and actually, you know, join our settlement, really. How are we doing? We're still in first season, so we haven't got anything to worry about there. Let's have a look at zones again. We don't need an execution zone. We don't need a jail. Traveling salesman might not be a bad idea. So, yeah, that might be a good shout. I'm thinking that might be nice. It'd be nice also as well to give a manor, because we really need one. That's part of why we've got people sat outside, is the ruling family don't actually have a house right now. Let's build a basic caravan. Now, this just needs to be 5 by 5, yeah. So, I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger, because we actually have the luxury of the space. And we will, I don't want campfire, I want some storage, that's what I want. I'm going to put a bunch of storage along there. Right, so they'll go into that, and they'll start building, hopefully. Right, I want, what do I want? We need ruling family house, don't we? That's what we really need. Let's, zone this. So the recommendation is 15 by 15. I'm going to try and make it a bit bigger than that. Now the question is, where do I put it? I want to put it in a decent spot. What I'm thinking is if we put it over here. I think if we just go to the edge of the road, that might be a good shout. If we go with that, that gives me a really nice, large, sizable area to work with. And then what we'll do is we'll build some walls up. And we'll make this all nice. Now, we're going to just go with cheap materials to start with. So I'm going to use the box system this time around. We're going to do that. And then we will add a door. I'm going to put it not quite on the corner. I'm going to put it like there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try and designate some different areas here. So we're going to make... Let's have a look. We've got chairs, we've got candles, we've got beds. I think storage would make sense. Let's actually go with barrels. I think would make more sense if it's an option. We've got chests and cabinets though. They do cost more. They cost planks. That's one thing just to bear in mind. I think let's actually... Oh, that requires a carpenter. See, this is the thing. I've got to check. I've got to make sure I'm careful with this. Let's go with the ground deposit. I want that one. There we go. Right, so if you make a mistake like I just did there, you can fix it. It's not a problem. Right, noble beds require carpenter. Yeah, see, that's the next problem. Don't have nobles. But what we can do is we can go into furniture. And we'll just make some basic stuff. So those require carpenter. So we're just going to go with the basic one here. We're going to make 1, 2, 3... so we've got the head of the household, 3 kids. There we go. And then we'll have a few spare for if they have kids. That's the plan. That's the Batman plan. We're gonna go with that. And I think we're good. Right. Let's go with... What else can we have? Let's have some tables and stuff. Let's actually have some tables. I'm going to make a big long table here, and then we're going to put some chairs on it. Where are my chairs? Where's my chairs? So we're going to have a nice big long table for the family. In fact, I think we're going to actually need a few more than that. So let's get rid of that. Let's put another table on there. Yes, very good, very good. The plan is coming together, though. We're going to have the longest family table ever, but it'll look really cool. Yeah, see, we can't really do much in the decoration department at the moment, but that's fine. But yeah, we have a house. A manor for the House of Derp. Once we actually have the resources to put it together. But that's fine. They will slowly build it. It'll be okay. But yeah, really right now what we need to do is attract more people to the area. We need to get more villagers to come and join us. That really would help us out a lot. So yeah, if we could do that, that would be amazing. Let's have a look actually. What have I got? I don't have anything in. I need to see what food I've got. See, we have meat, so I want to sell all of it. I'm gonna do all of it at a mark. I'm gonna give it a slight discount. We don't have hops, honey. I'm just looking what available things we have. I mean, there's all sorts of pies and all sorts in here. I don't have any of those, but I have meat. I have meat. So we will sell meat to them. That we will do. So yeah, that's our one bit of food we have as an option there at the moment. But yeah, we really need to get more families in. We have got favor points that we can spend. So we've got someone with masonry. I want a custom family. I would like... What could I really do with right now? I could do with mining. I think mining and maybe butchery and hunting. But I need to make sure I've got a bow maker to do that. Carpentry would be good as well. I need to make my mind up. I'm terribly indecisive. Let's go with a carpentry favor. That's gonna cost me some favor. I think 2 generations would be nice. Yeah, let's request them. Okay, cool. So we've got a family arriving. So basically you can either like wait and hope, or you can actually go and proactively request one. Let's build another household because we know they're coming, so we need to anticipate this. I'm gonna erase that zone because we got it slightly over the water. Right, let's actually build this up behind. I'm gonna do it as a separate zone behind. Not exactly got the best spot here, unfortunately. Right, let's go with that. And then we will set this up. So as with everything else, we're just gonna put that round. I'm gonna see if we can rejig this so that it's slightly nicer layout. So let's start with the essentials. Put a cauldron, cooking table. Let's give them a campfire. I want to give them like a full array of options here. Let's give them... Oh yeah, I forgot as well. The barrel. You see, the big barrels require carpenters as well. That's not going to be a problem though. So we're gonna actually put some of those in here. They'll build them up when they're ready to do so. Let's build a ground deposit there as well. So we've got that as an option. Right. Oh yeah, wooden block would be a good shot. Basically, I'm going to try and build everything around the outside edge. And then we'll kind of go from there with any luck. Let's put a table there. And give these some chairs. Probably not going to be the ideal amount, but some are better than none. Yeah, we don't have any windows at the moment. That's too much of a luxury right now. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Right, 2 generations, and let's put a spare bed in there as well. There we go. So the bedding is out of the corner. We need to build some actual furniture, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, we won't be able to assign them until they get here, but at least we're kind of prepping and getting ready, you know? We're getting organized. We're being organized. I like to give them different cooking options. I might refine it and be a bit more fussy later, Demon. But for now, I'm just kind of going with a bit of everything, you know? Let's put another celebrations bar in, and I think we should go with more benches, because clearly we have a lot of people that want to sit down, and not enough space for them to do it. So basically, I'm turning this into, into 2-point hospital all over again with the way I do my seating, but oh well. Right. At least they've got some nice spots to, like, hang out. It's something. Yeah, I know, right, Damon. It'll be totally fine, I'm sure. Hey, Flaunty, how you doing? You alright? So, yeah. So, this is all going smoothly so far. We've not wrecked the place yet. We've got a new family due in soon. We have got tax happening at some point. Or it may have already happened, actually. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Everything is not falling apart yet. Let's have a look at the accounting reports. Yeah. So we've still got a little way to go. Yeah. Yeah, we got 25% tax on all of that. So, yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Now, hopefully they can get this built. I really need them to get this built. That'd be nice. I mean, if you seriously mess it up, you mean you can make them all starve and stuff, Demon, if you're not careful. There are ways to mess it up. There are plenty of ways to mess it up. Right, now, with this being a carpenter we're bringing in, we're going to need a carpentry zone. So, we're going to build the, related profession zone. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep it quite close to the warehouse, but also kind of close to here. So we're going to try and aim. I want to kind of leave that for a farm, potentially. So I think what we'll do is we'll put it down here instead. Now, the carpentry is not too big. It's 10 by 8. So if I put it, 1, 2, I'm thinking if we put it to there, and then I'm going to edit this zone. Hang on, let me edit again. Erase. Yeah, let's erase it. Let's just redo it. Let's just redo it. Get it right this time. Right, let's go there. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. That's plenty. Right, okay, so now we're gonna build this. I'm gonna make them work outdoors. It's fine. That's totally not gonna wind them up. Right, I'm going to put ground storage in, anticipating them being able to build it. And then we need a storefront as well. And then they can have a couple of little chests. There we go. Right, so they'll be able to build and do their thing. Actually, I ought to do another builder's desk. Reason being is they've got 2 generations, so there's going to be extra capacity there to do that. Which I think will work out quite nicely. There's 6 people working on this one as well. Let's get some more sawhorses in. I think that would be nice. That'll give us a few more options because they've got quite a few working in there. So, yeah. Hopefully that'll work out. They have still not built that. They are getting there, though. They are slowly. Let me have a look at the warehouse. How much have I got? Let's have a look. We've got... I got any good stuff here? Yeah, see, this at least gives you an idea of what they're after, which is quite nice. Yeah, so you need clothes, you need pigs. Okay. Fair enough. I need... Where is it? Do I have anything at all at the moment? Nobody is selling anything. Okay, that's fine. How are we doing on straw? We do not have any. Okay, that's our first problem. Oh, I didn't designate the bloody crops for these guys, did I? I'm a silly sausage. I forgot to do something, guys. I forgot to do something. I need to tell these guys what to plant. I'm an idiot. Soil. Yeah, basically... Aha! I forgot to do this. Right, so basically you need to tell them what to actually make. And I completely forgot. So yeah, one thing to remember, guys. Just, you know what? I'm just gonna let them pick whatever. They can just do a big old hodgepodge of everything. Why not? Now, some stuff will be out of season, so... They won't do those. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. I forgot I need to tell them stuff. It's kind of important. It is kind of important. Right, now they'll actually go in and do stuff. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Let's actually put some chicken beds down. Because we're gonna try and do chickens. And then what do we need? Oh yeah, we need a silo. Yeah, that would be useful. Let's put some silos there because they're gonna get everything there. Well, I need an outdoor feed. Yeah, with animals, we're gonna need an outdoor feeder. So let's put a couple of those in. Right, okay, and then they're gonna do the rest. I completely forgot about that. Sorry, guys. That was me just forgetting stuff. There is, like I say, an awful lot to this. I was wondering why they weren't producing food. So yeah, you do need to tell them what to do. If you don't, they will just sit there. So just bear that in mind. Right, now... We have something that vaguely resembles housing, so that's nice. I just got an achievement. What is that achievement? Dismantle an opposition group. Oh, okay, that's a new achievement. That's good. That's very good. It seems they're not happy about my rule. I'm going to assume it's... Oh, yeah, someone starved to death. Oh, no, it begins. Oh, no, ironically, one of the farmers died. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's a tad unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. Right. Yeah, stuff is blocked, but that's because of... That's because I've dumped stuff down. That's fine. That's gonna be okay. That's fine. That will sort itself out. Right, let me try and get rid of a couple of these. Right, okay. Right, I really need the inn to function. It'll get there eventually. I just need them to build it up. It is coming together, though. We have some beds. They will get this organized. But yeah, as it says here, guys, you need beds, basically, that aren't full from previous night, and then they'll start coming in. Also, better reputation helps. Although, I'm not going to have a terribly good rep at the moment. So, that's fine. Welcome back, Flawn. You okay? Now, I do actually have meals. That's the other thing I should donate. Let's find the meals. Where are they? I have them here somewhere. Where are they? There is a set of meals I have. I need to give those out. Where are they? Where did they put them? Actually, you know what? Let's just grant them. That would make life a ton easier. Right, let's give each family 300. That would make life simpler. And then they've got a little bit to kind of just chill with for a bit. Okay, and the new family is rocked up. So, right, let's allocate them to this property here. Signed family, con, there they go. Right, so that's now their household. They should start working on that. Let's also allocate them some other resources. So let's grant them like 40 woods. That will get them off the starting blocks. Trying to find the other stuff I have. Do I have any? I don't think I have anything else left over, do I? Okay. Yeah, so we have wooden rods and stuff. We don't have much Noya clay, though. This is the problem. You know what we could do? If we get... Let's build it out of slightly different resources. I think that would be a good shout. Let's actually give them... I mean, we have the carpenter now, so... That's actually a doable option now. So we'll actually make them do it out of wooden wall. And then that will save on some of the resources. Because at the moment, I don't think I have any hay. But that's because of my oversight with the situation. Yeah, no straw at the moment. Okay! I think also the other thing is, well, we need to tell the woodland guys. We need to adjust your priorities. Products. Let's make... We need to make that much higher priority. Let's do that. I think that makes the most sense. And then... Yeah, we'll let that do that for now. I think everything's being processed into rods at the moment, which is why we've got a lack of wood going on. I think that's what's happening. Right, I think what we should also do as well, let's actually tell this to do wood for the wall here. And then that'll hopefully tidy that up somewhat. We may need to rejig the roofing situation as well. Let's actually have a look. Roofing options. So we've got... Oh, wood rods. There we go. Excellent. Right, let's actually start doing that now. That will use up some of the supply wood rods. Because I have an absolute ton of them right now. We have a metric buttload of them. So let's actually do something with that. Right, let's convert everybody's roof to that. That'll save us some of the thatched straw stuff until we can build supplies up. Because slight oversight on my part. We're going to get some supplies and stuff in here. Not too far. Right, we've got a resistance situation going on. We got chickens. And yeah, the traveling salesman, we need to keep an eye on those. That would be kind of helpful. But we can figure that out as we go. Right. Okay, so they're going to build this up now, hopefully, and then this is going to start actually looking a little better. I just need some time to just kind of readjust. Watching the market in this is super important. You need to know what you've got and what you haven't got, because you can really stuff yourself over if you're not careful. Oh, nice! Congratulations, Survival. That's awesome. Fantastic. Was that freebie crates, or was that, Was that the paid stuff? Because I don't know what they're doing these days. I don't keep track of that stuff anymore. Oh, the freebies? Nice. Even better then, really, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna let them rejig this slightly. It's gonna take them a little bit of time, guys. Oh, I'll tell you what we can do now as well, flooring. It'll only be basic flooring, but it will do the job. So let's allocate that as well, because that will make them a little bit happier about the whole, you know, situation. The other thing as well is I'm trying to use straw for my building. Let's change that. We're going to have some adjustments in the building plan. That's what we're going to do. I normally stream 7 to 8 hours, Flaunty. Probably about another hour or so. My father is ill, so I'm going to have to definitely do the cooking duties tonight and all the other household stuff. So it will be a little bit shorter than normal today. Just due to the fact I need to do those various bits and bobs. But yeah, typically 7 to 8 hours. So midday my time through to about 8 o'clock normally is what I aim for. But yeah, today we'll be finishing around 7, 7:15, just due to my time constraints is all. Right, come on. We need them to build a few more bits and bobs. They're gonna slowly work on it. At least I have a nice house allocated to that family now. So once they rejig everything, we should be good. A lot of it's gonna hinge on these guys down here doing their job. Let's have a look at their priorities. We're gonna let them do the recommended, really. Because, I mean, you can manually change it, which is nice. But, yeah. I want them to make wood. Over everything else at the moment, it's wood. That's the absolute priority, because I need it for everything else. I do eventually want to make the carpenter's building indoors, so we'll get around to that at some point. Got some animals lurking around as well. The manor I'm not too bothered about. I mean, it needs doing, don't get me wrong, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Let's also have a look at the villager book. So these are doing okay. I haven't exactly got the best mood, but we'll figure that out. Yeah, there's a lot of... I need to look into this bit I didn't get into in too much detail. But we're not going to need to bother about that for now. Let's have a look at the request a family thing. We've got 20 points. Masonry, bow making, carpentry. See, now they give me the option for a carpentry one. I need to get some more favor. I think next time we get a request option, I think we should go for that mining family. Because, how cheap can we get it down to? If we bring it down to 1 generation, we got 62. That's not too bad. That's a little bit more reasonable. We're about a third of the way then. We'd slowly get that together, I reckon, at a pretty decent pace. Right, how are we doing on the roof situation? Yeah, they are slowly building them. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a slight rejig of resources, but it will hopefully pay off. That's what I'm banking on at the moment. The rods, we have 127 in stock. So they'll continue to make some. The forestry lot are going to make absolute bank off of this. So they should be good. They should seriously be good. Let's... Hang on. Let's go into here. What else have I got? Hang on, I just want to have a mooch here. Yeah, so we've got wooden rods, we've got some wood. We have got some stone as well. There's a little bit of clay knocking about. Yeah, I think we're alright. I might give the fishing family actually some more yarn, because I feel like they're going to need that. Let's give... Gefallion. Let's give them 20 of that. And I want to give them some more yarn. Let's give them that. And then hopefully they'll be able to make the extra fishing net, which we need. Because that will make a difference. That would help, I think. Right, okay, these rooms are going on. Good. It's just going to take them a little bit of time to rejig it is all. And then we're going to have to grow... How are we doing on the crops? Let's have a look. So... Don't need a churn at the moment. I think we're all good on that. Debating if more chickens might be a good shout, actually. I think we'll be okay, though. Right, let's have a look at the priorities, though. So they're doing... Yeah, so they're doing all of that. Good. But yeah, these ones that are out of season, they won't do. Which is good. Now, the nice thing is... I like these because they produce the grain. Now, the problem is I can't really use the grain at the moment because I don't have a bakery. But I need the straw. So, that's the catch-22 with those. But if we can get... Actually, that's a good point. If we have a look at request to family, let's have a look. If we were going to go for... We need milling. Yeah, see, that would be... Yeah, that's a bit more expensive. I mean, we could reduce the profession level. That would cut it down a lot. That would help. That might be the route we have to go just to get them in. Just to get it started. But if we can take advantage of the grains we're growing, that will go some way to making it viable. Because then we'll be growing to make housing, and then we'll be growing to actually feed the populace. So that will be quite helpful, actually. It's just setting up all the little steps, if that makes sense. So, we need to get those steps in order, but that's going to mean requesting at least another 2 families to make that work. So we're probably going to be better off prioritizing the other crops to start with. The other option is I get another forestry family in. So we can get more, in. But we can see about that. They're, rapidly foresting all of this down, though, which is really good. Hopefully they're going to make this pretty decent. We're good on equipment at the moment. You know what I might do? I might, like, free up equipment. No, I'm going to be on some other things tomorrow, Flaunt. I'm working with Green Man Gaming tomorrow. So, we're going to be doing War Thunder and Farming Sim tomorrow. I will probably pick this up again at some point. When I have some time in the scheduling. I'm just having a look. Sorry, I'm just having a mooch at some of my options here. Because I want to set this up. I don't have anything in stock yet. The growing season hasn't happened yet. Yeah, we need to wait on that a bit longer. We don't have any eggs. Okay. But that family has probably got some. Do I have any of this in stock? Okay, we got clothes in stock. Let's sell those. Okay, we'll sell that at just below market price. We'll give them a little bit of a discount. I want to make sure that my people have everything they need. So we'll sell clothing because that's something they do need. We'll do that. I think that'd be a good shout. So I think these guys are getting there with the harvest. So it looks like they're pulling some in now, actually. Cool. Does that mean I've got some straw now? Let me have a look. Okay, we have a little bit. Not much. We have a little bit. Right, we need to keep working on that then. At least these guys have got some furniture. We just need to work on the walls, you know, but it's doable. It'll get there eventually. I think it's just a little bit of a bottleneck with the amount of wooden goods that need providing. So we're gonna let them carry on doing their thing. Let's have a look at this production. The other thing is these guys do produce clay as well. Like, I'm going to up that slightly on the priority, because that is a way for us to get clay right now that's doable. We've also got some pigs, so that's nice. So that'll be a long time in investment that should be hopefully useful and pay off. Right, let's go to... Let's have a look. What have they got? I'd be interested to see what they have on offer. I can't see at the moment. Right, I think they're just going to passively do trade. So, we should be fine. We'll just leave them to what they're doing. I need to improve conditions. That's one of the big deals right now. Right. Come on. I need them to get the farming in. It will help a lot. I'm gonna say let's leave 15% for regenning. I think that will be fine. I want them to produce as much as possible. I've been slow off the mark with the farming, and that's really given me problems. What I need to have happen is the carpenters catch up, and then we should be good. I think at that point we'll be alright. How are we doing on the families? Let's have a look at the ledger. So we've got... Okay, so most households are 2 gens. We have got one that's got a 3rd generation now. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yeah, no worries, Flaunt. Have a good one. Stay safe. I will catch you around. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, so they are producing. Come on, produce more, produce more. Let's have a look. Hopefully they're gonna... I mean, everything will get sold on eventually. How are we doing for cash, actually? I need to check that. Hey, Zach, thank you very much, buddy. Sorry the alerts aren't on at the moment. I had to turn them off earlier. Thank you very much. I do really appreciate that. Sorry the pop-up can't come up. Sorry. I'm very, very grateful, though. Thank you. How's everything? You alright? Thanks for chilling. I know this is going to sound daft, but I'm thinking... Let's actually do a reset on this. I have a plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. I'm going to do this slightly differently this time. Let's go back to the main menu. We're going to have the same royal family as we had before, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do things slightly differently. For a start, I'm not going to mess up on the farming. One tiny thing I forgot about. Right, new game. Let's go with the same thing as we did before. That's given us a slightly different layout, but that's fine. And then we'll go with that. Hey, Nami, how you doing? just getting my head around Lords of Villeins. I've played quite a few hours of it, but there's a lot to potentially forget if you're not careful. Right, we're gonna pause that. Okay, let's start again. I don't know, Zach, but I can try. Right, okay, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. Let's, of course I need the other bits and bobs, don't I? Right, let's sell that. I'm not gonna have time today, enemy. Sorry. I have my family are ill today. I played War Thunder earlier today. I have to get off at a set time to do dinners. So yeah, sorry. There won't be any more War Thunder today. I did it earlier. I will be on it for a little bit tomorrow. But then I'm gonna be on other stuff. So yeah, sorry. You've just unfortunate timing there. Right, so we're gonna do that. Let's also do that with the clay as well, just to get us off the starting blocks. Right. What have we got family-wise? Let's have a look. We've got... Okay, so we've got the core 3 again. Good. Right, let's go zone. Let's go... Right, I'm gonna go really bare bones with it this time round. We're gonna take it nice and steady. Let me get... This is a nice little spot here, I think. I'm going to give them that. I think that's decent. And then what we'll do is we'll put fishing rods along there. And then we'll put fishing nets there. Give them a storefront there. And then we'll give them some small barrels just to start. Right, easy. Right, assign them. Done. Simple. Right, okay, that's that one dealt with. Right. Forest. Let's go with forestry. Let's do this forest here. That makes sense. So, Royal Forest. Just that zone there. Right, okay, and then let's have sawhorses here. And then we'll have the storefront there. And then let's go with the basics. I'm not going to mess this up this time. Right. Let's have a designated knackery as well. And we'll put some outdoor feeders in for the bits I'm going to do later. Right. That should be fine. Okay, let's allocate that to that family. There we go, problem solved. Right, okay. Next, farming. Right, let's check the soil quality display. So, yeah, again, that's quite a nice patch over that. It's a bit far away, though. Tell you what we could do. We could maybe have the farms over here and then build a bridge. I think to start with, we should just have one up here. And then we'll look to put the farming over the other side later. I think that would make the most sense. Right, so let's do 20. Right, that's the recommended size if I remember correctly. Yep, 20 by 15. And then we'll allocate that family. Right, and then what we'll do is knackery there. So we're going to try and make it leaning over the side because it's not as good over here. Put that there. And then some small barrels, like so. Some silo. Oh, hang on. I forgot I need to rotate the silos. I'm a silly potato. Right, hang on. Let's go. Where was it? I need to do... I need the button. Where's the button? Hang on. That's the one I want. Right, there we go. I need to rotate it. Right, silo. There we go. Right, okay, that's good. Right, and then we'll just put everything else to farming, effectively. So let's fill that in. There we go. Right, okay, so that gives them that. Right, then let's start working on housing. So we will have the Lord's house down in this corner, I think. Out the way. Have our manor. Now, the manor was, yeah, 15 by 15. I'm going to go bigger than that, but we'll kind of, like, progressively develop it, is kind of the plan. Right, households. Let's, I think, build on the road here. I think that would make the most sense. I'm going to go a little bit bigger on the housing. Just to give us a little bit more room to work with. because I want to make it nice. Right, let's go with... How are we going to start this? Let's go with hay. And then we'll do some crafty rejigging of resources later. And then I think what we'll actually do, if we get some single beds in here, and then we'll just kind of park them next to each other. Like that. Right, and then... I think cooking table... Put there. I'm going to put that there as well. So basically that's cooking corner, right? I'll give them a well there as well. Save them the aggro of walking back and forwards, right? Wooden block. We'll put a campfire in here. We'll put that there. And then what we'll do is we'll go with the basics. Let's go with the small barrels. We'll put them in the corner. So basically they've got 5 of those. And then let's go with a table and chairs. I'm going to give them 3, and then we will put some furniture in. Hopefully this will make them a little bit happier. I've kind of neglected furniture in my previous run-throughs. Kind of regret that, because they end up quite unhappy about it, but we're going to put more of a focus on that this time. We can do... let's go with small shelves. Let's give them a little bit of additional options with storage. Again, that should make them happier. That requires a carpenter. Let's put drawers in. Gonna go with that. I think that's decent. Right, so we'll do that for one household. Let's allocate this to one of the families. And then we're gonna kind of replicate this. We're gonna do multiple of these. No, it was 13 by 13, wasn't it? There we go. Right. Okay, so similar story. We're going to go through and set this up. And we'll put a door on it. Did I put it? It was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so there we go. Right, let's then go through the list. Let's put a double bed. Oh, crumbs. I put it in the wrong spot. I'm an idiot. Let's get rid of that blueprint. Try again. We'll get it right eventually. And then we'll put the singles in. Like so. And then, yeah, we'll try and mirror this effectively. So, that. Well, we had a chopping block, didn't we? Where is it? Wooden block. There we go. That's the one I wanted. Small barrels. And then we need, Ooh. Okay, that's not quite how I intended to do it. Okay, that's fine, it'll do. I messed up. I placed it slightly wrong. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's plenty of that then. Let's go with table. 1, 2. Oops. 1, 2. Now, the cool thing is you can overwrite. I just did that there. So if you have a blueprint and you overlay another one on top, it's going to overwrite it, which is quite helpful. Saves having to go back through the menu to reallocate and rejig, if that makes sense. Let's give them a campfire. Where is it? Campfire. We'll put that there. Right, okay. We're going to go with that to start with. I will work on the 3rd household while those are all getting set up. So we're going to get these building. And then hopefully they're going to pull from the resources here. Now, one thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this earlier, because again, I forgot previously, is we're going to grant materials. We are going to grant, where is it? Is it actually in here? Meals. Yes, meals. Let's give them 300 to each family. Just to get them through. And that will help. Just buy us a little bit of time while we work on stuff. Right, we're going to need that marketplace. So let's sort that out. And we're going to need our public area, and we're going to need our inn So let's go with marketplace. I'm gonna make this one bigger this time round. I'm gonna go with that. Let's build storefront, and we'll put a campfire in just for good measure. And then we will go for the public area. Just make them a nice sizable chill zone, basically. And we'll put some wooden benches in there just to give them something to start with. We will put a well in there, and we will also put a campfire in there. So they have extra options, basically. Right. And then the inn, I'm going to get that in sooner because I was way too late doing that last time. So we're going to put that in there. And then what else did I want? I've completely forgotten now. I'm being a complete potato. Very smart of me. Right. No, we're all good on that. Right. Yeah, I think if we get in... oh, caravan plate. Yeah, we could put the caravan in. How big was that one again? It was quite small. Yeah, 5x5. Okay, so if we do that... There we go. So we got the caravan place. So we'll put a couple of storefronts in there. And, storage. And a campfire. There we go. Right, so that's easy, simple, done. Right, let's build the inn up. So we need a bar, obviously. Let's put a well in there. Let's give them a cooking table. And I just want to make sure they've got options for things. And then what we'll do is we're going to then start working on the beds. So, because that's really the essential bit here. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Items. Raise that. Okay, right. See, it's easily fixed. When you mess up, it is easily fixed. Right, and then we'll put one there. Right, cool. And then yeah, some storage would be a good shout. Let's put that in the corner over there. And then I think some tables. Let's go with tables. Go with that. There we go. And then we'll go with chairs. Like so. Ooh. But yeah, we've got something vaguely reminiscent of an inn then. That's the plan, at least, anyway. Giant long string of stuff, but that'll do for now. Right, let's actually... We need carpenter for that. Straw and clay. Wood rod and clay. Let's go with cob wall on this building, because it's a lot larger. I'm gonna go with that, and then we'll put a door on that. Right. Okay, let's, hopefully they'll start taking materials and doing what they need to do. Let's take that off as well. So yeah, hopefully they'll start pulling. Got them off to a bit of a swifter start. Oh, I need to set the farming. Right, I want you to grow wheat, oat, and barley, and I want you to grow potatoes, carrots, parsnips, and cabbage and rice. We're gonna go with that mix. I'm going to restrict the crop variety just a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy with it because of the seasonality of stuff. But these guys are busy anyway. They're just tilling the land at the moment. So we're going to let them do their thing. And then we'll take it from there. What I might also do as well. Let's go work. Right, I'm going to grant some materials to people. Let's go 50 wood to each of these. We may have to see some assets as well, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. Let's give everybody 100 straw. Because we have a decent volume of that in stock to get us started. And that will hopefully give them what they need. We need yarn to go to the fishing family. So that will get them started. And then I think what we do is we give 10 clothes to every family as well. Just so they have spare. And then we won't have any clothing problems early on. And then that should be a good starting point. And then from hopefully this, they can start building up and making what they need. What I do need to do is tell them to build walls. Let's... Hang on, do I have... Oh, hang on, I got the blueprint visibility off. Where is it? Blueprint visibility, that's the thing I needed. Had it switched off. Right, hopefully they're going to start building and working on it. We have 2 households allocated. I'm going to need to make another house for another family. But that's fine, we'll deal with that when we deal with it. Let's build... we're not going to have noble beds there. That's going to be excessive. So let's go with... Let's go with straw beds to start with down here. We'll just give them the bare bones basics. Welcome back, Can. You okay? I'm rejigging how I'm doing this slightly. I've restructured and reorganized. Hopefully I can do it a bit better this time. There's a lot to remember. There we go. So they're starting to build this up now. Right, I'm gonna then work on the next household that we need. Because we need a third one for the other one. So let's start doing that. Let's go with floored path. And then I'm going to run this. I think what we'll do is we'll actually cut through here. We'll have the houses connected to each other just to save aggro. So let's build a zone. Let's go household. And yeah, I'm going to save some tiles here by just putting them next to each other. And then we'll set this up. We will assign it to the remaining family, the fishing lot that do not have a house. And we will start, you know, getting it to be made. Make it somewhat reminiscent of a house, hopefully. Let's put that in for them and start working this out. So we're going to go with a double bed there. We'll just bung a bunch of singles in as well. So they have options. Cooking table and well. Go with a cauldron there as well. And then we need the drawer. Let's put the drawers over here in this one. We don't have cabinets. We need shelves though. Let's go with small shelves. There we go. And then we need storage. We'll put some storage in there for them. And then we need tables. And we need some chairs. There we go. Some lovely, lovely chairs. Excellent. Right. Okay, so that's going to give us something vaguely reminiscent of a house. We need to build roofs. So let's actually build them out of this. We'll try and save the straw a little bit. That's the plan, at least, anyway. Right, the forestry zone, where are you? Let me find you. You are there. Right, let's go priorities. I would like you to make some wood rods as well. Planks. Oh, that's for storage. Sorry. Oops. products. That's what I want. Right. Right, 10 is the highest priority. Let's make clay like a 5. I'm gonna go with that. Right. We'll go with that. There we go. Right, so let's get this in and working. And then hopefully it'll be good. And then let's see how much favor we've got. We have got 100. So architecture, butchering, carpentry. Carpentry. That would be useful. That would open up a lot of options. I think maybe we'll drop it down. Because I don't want to drop the profession level down too much, because then they're not going to be as useful. I think maybe we could do with just 1 generation. That we could probably cope with. That'd probably be okay. So I think maybe we'll do that. We're going to have quite a reliance on straw to start with, but that's fine. At least I've actually got this organized and going straight away this time around, so that's going to make a huge difference. But yeah, I think maybe carpentry, and we'll go from there. Lack of socialization, slept you back. Well, it's fine. We're going to be fixing a lot of this. We actually have beds in the inn, which is great. So that's a good start. Let's have a look at the warehouse. So we've got more straw. Let's give more straw out. We're going to put that on the marketplace there. At the moment it's not, but we're going to. So that will make it a more accessible resource. But yeah, hopefully my populace will start doing this. I mean, these guys are straight in there doing their roof, so that's nice. Most of their building is done as well. We just got a little bit more of their walls to do. But they're pretty set, pretty decent. I'll just remind you again, guys, as well, if you do want to get this game, it is available on Steam. Go check it out via my link. See what you think. I've really enjoyed it. There's a lot to learn though, but you can customize the experience, so that is like the one good thing. If there's a bunch of stuff you don't want to deal with, you can turn that off. You have choices, you have options. Right, I think we need to build more seats. Let's build some more benches so people can socialize some more. Because I feel like the socializing is going to help a lot. Let's build that there. That'll add to our little social zone. Eventually we'll be able to make more intricate and interesting stuff. That would be helpful. Also, I need to let them know what we're buying. You know what we could do? We could buy food up. Let's just set a limit. We'll buy carrots. I want to have like stuff. I think what we could do as well. If we we get organized, we could flip this on its head, and we can buy off the population and do it that way, and then we just distribute as we see fit. That might give us some options. Actually, you know what? For now, we're just gonna ignore that one. For now. What I might actually do is have a look at the caravan options. Right, what do I want to buy from caravans? From caravans, I would like to... I like to buy... We're gonna buy some stuff in. I think that will give us some more options here. Let's buy up to 100 of that. Just to get the ball rolling here a little bit. Make better use of the marketplace, I think would go a long way. Let's have a look. What else? I think that would do for now. If we just focus on the building materials side of things. But yeah, main thing is we get this in, get all this in, and then we can actually expand. They're doing their crop farming, which is good. We've got that well underway. So yeah, it's pretty nice. The manor is not good. As you can see, the manor is not really a manor at the moment. Which is a slight problem, but we will address that. Let's put a wall around this and put a door on it. That would be a nice starting point. We'll actually make it look like a building. My warehouse is completely out in the open as well, which is not good, but that's fine. We'll deal with that later. Hey Titan, how you doing? You alright? How's things? Everything all spiffy and jazzy, I hope. Hope you're doing well. We're just pootling around. I've had a reset. We've started over with my little faction that I've got, my little city, town, whatever you want to call it. We are slowly working on this. It's fine. I want to get another family in. I don't want to bite off more than I can chew. You know what? I'm gonna request that carpenter. That leaves us 53. We might be able to get another family off the back of that at a later date. This is starting to conclude, so we might be all right. Oh, some Lego, nice. Funny enough, one of the guys was talking about Lego earlier. Right, we've got some housing. Right, we're gonna need to make another one though. Right, let's start building this out. So we're gonna go zone household. I do feel a bit better, I think, having these larger household sizes. Just gives me a little bit more wiggle room to work with. Let's put a door on that. Right, okay, and then let's start working on this. Now, we know it's, I think it was like 2 generations on this one, so we're just going to go with that. That'll save a little bit of expense. Cooking table, a well, cauldron. Go with the shelves. We need the wooden block as well. Let's actually put the wooden block there. And then drawers. There we go. So we're just gonna slowly build it up. And then we need the depositories for storage. Let's go with that. Oh, that was it, Zach. Yes, that was it that was mentioned. Yeah, I need to look that up later. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, I need to look that up. I like building stuff and I like Lego, so can't really go wrong there. There we go. Right. Okay, so that's going to be our new household for when the new family arrives. And we'll designate them. As I say, they're not here yet, so we've got a little bit of time. So they are slowly building up. We're gonna have something that looks vaguely like a proper household soon enough. Now, let's actually have a look at the families a second. Let's see how much they've got resource-wise. I want to go... Hang on, I want to go into warehouse. That's the one we want. We want to go grant. Meals. Let's have a look. Clay. Yeah, see, clay they need... Okay. Planks, Yeah. Planks, wood, clay. Oh, they're looking to sell clay. I mean, that's good. Okay, that helps. Well, if I buy clay... I'll buy clay off them. They give me clay. Sure. I think if we do... Wow, I'm already selling. You know what I can buy? If I just flip that to buy. There we go. And then we'll see. Hopefully they'll start selling it to me. That's the Batman plan. We're going to go with that. Because I can use that, yeah. So they're looking to sell that. So they want to purchase wood and tools. So they want to sell fish. And they want to buy planks. Okay, alright. Let's go back into the trading. So if we go locals, planks... we're going to sell them all. I'm just giving them away at the moment. You know what? Screw it. I'll just buy all of it. Why not? That's just easy. And then stone, we'll just sell it all. We'll give it away for free. Next 20 hours? Yeah, don't worry. I'll get it tonight. I'll grab it tonight. I'll do that tonight. Don't worry. I will get on that when I get off stream, alright? Yarn. Let's sell that, but I don't want to sell that for value. They're not just getting that for free. That's not something I'm gonna give away. Let's have a look. Do I have any I don't have any repair kits or anything. Okay. Yeah, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Right. Okay, everybody's congregating there. Hey, the new household's here. Excellent. Right, let's give them the new house. There we go. That's yours now. That's your new house. It's not really well established, but it'll do. Right, zone carpentry. Let's get them set up. How big does it need? 10 by 8. Okay, well that will fit in here. There we go. Put that in there. Simple. They've got that now. Right. And we'll assign that to them. Sorted. Easy peasy. And then we'll just put some storage in for them and a storefront. There we go. Done. Nice and easy. All dealt with. Yeah, we need these beds built. Right, we have straw. Let's actually start giving away some of these resources. So let's grant... Where is it? Straw. Let's give 100 to each family. And we'll do that for the new one as well. I'm going to give them slightly more because they haven't started their house yet. They're gonna need it, so we're gonna set them up nicely. Right, let's give them 25. So we'll go with that. That should help things along a little bit. There we go. Right, cool, excellent. Right. So yeah, so they'll hopefully build their little home up now. They're gonna have to destroy part of a forest in order to get it down, but it will do the job. They will get there eventually. Slowly but surely, they will get there. But yeah, so they have the designated work zone, so that's good. Let's have a look at the request a family options. So we've got another carpentry family. I don't want that really. Milling would be nice. I need a little bit. It's gonna refresh though. What I'd like would be a mining family. Milling that's cheaper would be good. Don't really need brewing at the moment. So we're fine on that. But yeah, I think maybe the starts of mining might be good. Get the clay. That'd be a bit more efficient. Then I can get the worker dudes on the forest to not bother. See, if I was to do a custom one generation would be 62 points. So we need a bit more time. We need a bit more time to be able to do that. Thanks for that one, Titan. How are we doing on royal taxes? He has no goal for us. Everything's normal. Okay. Good. That's fine. That's helpful. Because we don't want to fall behind and have issues. Now let's actually make it so a family actually works here. Who's got extra generations knocking about? Let's have a look. So family, you've got the start of 3. You've got the start of 3 as well. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is gonna make it the carpenter's duty to run the inn. I'm gonna give them the inn ownership. And then they can take control of that. Now, last time I didn't allocate anyone to it because I didn't want to mess around with that stuff, but 'cause I really never got it sorted. But we're getting it sorted now. It's looking much better. But now we'll be able to entertain, and hopefully we'll get visitors who will spontaneously join, and that will save on some points. That would be the more ideal option. Yeah, I think if we use that, the carpenters own that, they can also use that as kind of temporary accommodation until their land is actually sorted out as well. So that might help a bit with the housing situation that they're stuck with. Ooh, I need to stick a roof on that as well. I didn't allocate a roof to this yet. Let's put a roof on that. Actually, what are my other roofing options? We've got actually, that's a good point. I've got planks out the wazoo. You know what? Let's use planks. Let's use planks a little bit. Let's do that. I think I need some walls in the middle as well. I've just noticed. Oh, that's something I didn't think of. Right, let's fix that. Let's go out of that view. If we put some support walls, we're gonna call them. We're gonna call them support walls. I'm just gonna put them at the corners of the tables. Hold the roof up so it doesn't collapse. And then that will fill that in, and that will be lovely. Right, okay, and then we're gonna then rejig this so that these are actually filled in. So it's actually indoors. Right, and then I think what we'll do with flooring, because we have planks hanging around, I think what we'll do is, now we actually have carpenters, we're going to actually do proper flooring. I'm going to give everybody a nice spiffy wooden floor. And that, yeah, that will keep the woodlands lot busy, and it will keep the carpenters busy, and yeah, it'll just be generally spiffy and nice, hopefully. So I reckon that'd be alright. We go with that. What do I have for the roof set over here? Hang on, let me double check. Don't think I have a roof set on this yet. Okay, how many... Let's check how many planks. I don't want to go overkill on it. Yeah, I've only got 79. Okay, I need to be a little careful. Haven't got much straw either. Okay. Okay, no roof on the inn for now. We're going to go without a roof on that. Yeah, we'll go without that for now. We haven't really got much choice. Manor of Derp is still just 4 beds in the middle of a field. I really need to fix that. We'll get there eventually. At least I've been nice. All the workers have got houses. My royal family are just chilling in a field. Until further notice. Ooh, we got another forager. That's potentially not a bad option. 53 points, though. Some of these are cheaper than others, though. You've got to keep on... See, that's 62. Need more favor. Need to keep working on it. So, anyway, we'll get these households sorted. Hopefully the carpenters are going to do their thing. What are they prioritizing? So they're prioritizing the woods and the planks. Okay, that's good. That's good. That'll actually start that off nicely. They're doing their thing as well. I think what we'll do is we'll make that pretty low priority. And then that way we're still getting clay. We'll let the carpenters deal with the plank situation because they're probably better equipped to deal with it. I think that's the best way we can look at it. Although, hang on, how much do they need? Maybe we should adjust this slightly. Should I give these? Oh, I didn't give these guys animals. Whoops. Okay, we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We'll make planks. Yeah, let's put that back to there. Let's go with that for now. I need to expand these families. How is the fields doing? Let's have a look. Okay, so they're producing a fair bit. We don't have any animals at the moment, but that's fine. I kind of want to keep it that way for now. Crops is more important. Right, the inn is completely full. All because the other family's just moved in. Oh, there's not enough beds. Okay, let's rectify that. Let's actually give them some more beds. Right. If we sort this out and then they can actually move out of the inn, that would be really lovely. How many people is that Rommel family again? Let's have a look. Rommel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should be enough. If I put all those extra beds in, that's more than enough. That's way more than enough. Although, interesting, we're lacking straw right now, I think. Yeah, because I think they're building it for here. Right. Okay, let's change this. I'm going to change the walling on this to wood. It'll take a while, but it's going to save on straw that we need elsewhere. And I feel like that's kind of more important right now. Right, that cob wall is slowly going up. Kind of got half a mind to change some of these other buildings to some of this other material. How much clay have we got and how many wooden rods have we got? Let's double check. We got 50 wooden rods. Clay is thin on the ground. I feel like mining. I think my inclination is right. We need a mining family, really. If we went for a custom mining family... Yeah, I need 62. I need to hope that one comes up that's ideal. That would be perfect if that was the case. I'm probably not going to get that lucky, but we'll see. Can but try. Now we have got a little bit of money build up going on over here, which is great. So it means I'm going to be able to buy stuff in. So hopefully some caravans will rock up and we'll be able to trade our way to some stuff. Yeah. Okay, so butchering, glass, and fire. Yeah, I can't afford any of those. Okay, we're going to just have to build up resources for now. Oh, we'll get to that when we get to it. Right, let's have a look at this. Trading. Have they traded anything in at all? Yeah, I'm not seeing... Oh, I've got... Okay, that's set to 0. Let's buy 100 and... Let's buy 150 of that. I want to do that. I want to do that. Okay, so we managed to sort the wooden rods out, apparently, at some point. We definitely want to buy that. Definitely want to buy that. If we come across it, we need it. But hey, this inn is actually looking like an inn now, which is nice. I do really want them to finish off those households, though. How are we doing on the roofing? Let's have a look. Okay, only 2 of them actually have the roof done. Okay, fair enough. Is there some alternatives we can use? That's got planks. Oh, we got brick. Oh, did I set it to brick? No, I set it to board, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I was panicking then. I'd set it to brick. Do I actually have brick? Let's have a look. No, we don't. We need a mason for that. Very useful for things like building up the clergy stuff. Having a nice steady, sturdy building. Okay, that's getting built up. That's good. What do I have this set to? So that's wooden rods. What about my walls? My walls... The cob uses the wooden rods. Tell you what, if I dismantle that cob wall and we just make it wooden wall instead, that then frees up the rods for other things. Then we can use that for the roofing. Then we might be okay. That's what I'm thinking. Right. Is my carpenter actually working at the moment? Let's have a look. What's there? Let's have a look at what their priorities are. Yeah, they're making their repair kits. Okay. And then they'll be just doing the general building as well, I'd imagine. Want another family. I've got unlucky with that. Need more favor. I should have got that. I should have got that other farming one when I had the chance. That would have been a good shout, I reckon. That might have actually been a good shout. Or like I say, we get wood. Actually, that's a good thought. Let's actually have a look. How much would it cost for me to get a foraging family? 62. What if we drop the prefer... Ah! We do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Then we can get more wood products going. We'll set them up with a forestry area over here. And then bingo, we're like set. Royal Forest. Right, we're gonna give them that entire forest there. And then we're just gonna set up a bunch of sawhorses up here. And then we will go with... Let's put some small barrels. Let's go with a storefront there. Little deposits there as well. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. I think that would work out nicely. And let's get them to expand the forest a little. So we'll go with that, just to make a little bit more of it foresty, because then they've got more to work with. Cool. Right, well that gives them options. Right, so we need that family to rock up. We need to build another house, though. That's going to be the next thing we need to do. So yeah, that'll have to be on the agenda. Right. Oh gosh, that's the time? Holy crap. I did not realize that was the time. That's gone fast. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to have to leave it here. I'm going to save this. We're going to come back to this another time, hopefully. But yeah, I need to dash. I gotta go make dinners and stuff. I'm so sorry. I've completely lost track of the time while playing this. It's been really fun, though. I say, it's a very chill game. Very, very chill game. I'm gonna send you off for a raid, guys. Yeah, sorry, I completely lost track. Like I said, I've been enjoying it. It's one of those things that's quite cathartic and relaxing. Right, let me find somebody. But yeah, guys, you want to go grab this, exclamation mark Lord, I will put it in chat for you guys. But yeah, that bit.ly link there. Go, yeah, go check it out there. Seriously, it's been really good fun. I hope it's a nice sneaky peek. I mean, there's a lot more to this that we haven't even been able to touch on today. Like the clergy stuff and the military stuff and all that. But hopefully it'll give you like a basic idea of how this starts out. Yeah, there's a lot of bits you can set up and do and progress through, and lots of different management options and choices. So yeah, you've got a whole bunch of different routes and options that you can go with this. I'm gonna send you off to someone who is live. Let me have a look. If you guys want to grab the raid message, that would be amazing.